Enjoyed since the ancient Heian era, miso is a fundamental Japanese flavor. It's appreciated by Japanese as a well-keeping food in emergencies too. When food supplies dwindled after last year's earthquake, soup made with remaining miso fed and comforted many. I've heard Miyagi has a variety of its own, regarded as high quality and delicious. Sendai Mesa.
Hello there, I'm Andy Penery, a translator at ariTV in Sendai. Of course, you know miso, you've had it at a sushi place, right? I've learned that the city that I'm living in, Sendai, has its own special kind of miso, Sendai Miso. And I've come today to a factory where they make Sendai Miso. So let's check it out.
Producing miso in Miyagi for over 90 years, Johsen. I've come to their Wasabi-sawa factory here in Osaki, Miyagi. They are Tōhoku's #1 producer of Sendai Miso. So what makes Sendai Miso one of Japan's top varieties? I met with company president Endo to find out.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Nice to meet you. I'm Andy.
Endo desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. So I understand that Sendai Miso is a special variety of miso, but could you tell me a little bit about the history of it? I'd like to hear that.
仙台味噌っていうお味噌は元祖伊達政宗公がちょうどその頃豊臣秀吉の時代に外国に出兵してと、それでいろんな大名さんが行って味噌を持って行ったんですけど、外国に持って行った味噌の中で腐らなかったと。
I learned Sendai Miso has a history going back over 400 years. There's a story of how it gained fame from the turbulent Azuchi Momoyama period. In the late 16th century, Japan unifier Toyotomi Hideyoshi ordered vassals to supply troops for an invasion of Korea. As rations, they brought their own miso with them across the sea. In the long campaign, the miso would deteriorate, with the lone exception of Sendai daimyo Date Masamune's miso. Sendai miso's quality thus came to be widely known. Date Masamune even set up a miso factory called Oenso Gura by his castle. His appreciation for the flavor and quality of Sendai Miso was so great.
I see. So was it very unusual to have miso production inside of a castle?
そうですね。一応味噌工場みたいに大きな規模で作り始めたのは伊達政宗さんが一番最初。
Date Masamune set up the Miso Nakama Union, which strictly regulated the mixture of Sendai Miso. Today still, makers abide by those strict regulations.
It was great meeting you. Thank you.
Here, Johsen is keeping that centuries-old traditional Sendai Miso formula. But as an American, where I expect a centuries-old tradition to mean keeping the old tools and all, in a way that seems very Japanese, this plant maintains the old process with up-to-date technology. Sendai Miso is made using rice, soybeans, and salt. Koji is added to the rice to make rice malt. Koji is an organism rather similar to yeast, as used in beer or bread making. It is then added to a mixture with steamed soybeans and salt, and aged for 4 to 6 months. Some is aged for a full year. Oh, okay, let me try it. All right. Oof, just with my fingers here. Well, it's got the Japanese say umami to it. But I think this would go really good maybe on vegetables, use it like a peanut butter kind of spread. It's a kind of a saltier version, but... After touring Johsen's Sendai Miso factory, it was time to enjoy a bit of miso soup. Normally, the soup is made slowly by boiling a broth with other ingredients. The miso goes in shortly before it's served. But there's also a quick way to make miso soup.
Today, I'm going to show you a really easy way to put it together. Now first, what you do is you just take some of the miso paste and you put it in a bowl, and you can mix it with all kinds of different toppings. And once you put those in, then you just add some water or soup stock, whatever, and boom, you've got some miso soup. Now, what toppings do we have here?
これはかぼちゃとチーズとさやいんげん、ネギ、豆腐です。
What do you recommend?
チーズをぜひ試してください。
Okay, let's try the cheese.
I'm trying the pumpkin and cheese. Mixing cheese with miso is actually quite an unusual combination. Then just add the hot water or broth and stir. It's a nice mix of color.
Oh wow, it's got a little bit of a saltiness to it. This isn't so salty though. It's kind of like a savory, like almost a meaty flavor, you know, like, and here, you know, the cheese matches with it perfectly.
Johsen Sendai Miso, made with the old traditions. From 2007 for 3 years running, it has been awarded the Monde Selection Prize from Brussels. And for 40 years, their organic products have been sold in the Americas, Europe, Southeast Asia, and all over the world.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. I really learned a lot here at Johsen's Sendai Miso Factory. You know, miso is fantastic, but Sendai Miso is really, really nice. It's got a kind of sharp flavor to it. You know, I think I'm going to send some to my family. And really, you should try it too. It's really good. All right, see you everyone. Thanks for watching.